Royal expert Valentine Lowe, author of Courtiers, The Hidden Power Behind the Crown, explained the reason why Prince Harry will never return to the UK during an appearance on Piers Morgan's Talk TV show. Valentine Lowe joined Piers Morgan on Thursday's Talk TV show alongside panellists Isabel Oakeshott and Kevin Maguire to discuss the Times journalist's bombshells in his latest book. Isabel questioned whether Prince Harry would ever return to the UK without Meghan Markle, but the journalist shut down that suggestion entirely. Piers stated that the situation with Harry and Meghan was a mess and King Charles III would have to deal with it. "It certainly is a mess," Valentine agreed. "I think their woke homilies have a market in the States that they don't have here, and trashing the royal family even in the States, people are beginning to get bored with that, I think. I'm fascinated to know how does it end? What is your prediction?" Isabel asked. "I think he's going to come back here tail between legs and she'll be left there." Valentine said, "I can guarantee that will never happen for one very particular reason. The kids. Those kids are gonna stay in the United States. Harry loves his kids to bits. He's a great father, I'm convinced of that. He's always been terrific with children. So while she has breath in her body, those kids will remain in the States, and therefore Harry will too." Reflecting on Valentine's book, Piers said, "Very interesting perspective coming from it. 1. It looked like Harry and Meghan were a bit of a nightmare to work for, reducing lots of people to tears and all the rest of it. But also you're not completely unsympathetic to Meghan Markle coming into the royal firm and encountering the monarchy and all its good and bad guises." The journalist responded, "When she arrived, people went out of their way to help her. She had a meeting with a guy called Miguel Head, who was William's private secretary, and he said, 'Listen, you've had a career, you're an actress, you're a grown-up woman, you're not a new bride like Diana was. We're here to say we don't have to do things the old way. You can carry on acting if you want, you can work in the industry, there's no fixed way, we're not the palace of 20 or 30 years. Explaining what went wrong, the journalist pointed to Harry's own grievances with his position. He said, "What you have to realize is that Harry was already having problems with working within the institution. He had a hatred of the media, great distrust of the media, which is completely understandable," he continued. He also had a mistrust of the courtiers in the other households in Buckingham Palace. Piers interjected, "Was he right to have a deep mistrust? Are they a little bit duplicitous in that?" "I don't think they're duplicitous, but they may have different ideas about how to work from what he does," Valentine concluded. Having made the daunting decision to walk away from his royal responsibilities, and his family to a certain extent, there are now several challenges Harry must face up to. Despite his time in the British Armed Forces, Prince Harry has never really had a career. He's not qualified to do much beyond what he's done during his life as a royal. Aside from giving speeches, he's not qualified to actually do anything. The sole purpose of him being in Los Angeles is to add gravitas to Meghan Markle and her career ambitions. Prince Harry will be dragged out in front of the cameras on the red carpet now and then if the situation calls for it. On other occasions, Meghan will tell him to stay home as she smiles at the cameras with other influential figures.